Hi everybody and welcome to Photomikes Garage. Okay, it's a beautiful sunny day up here in Canada, Vancouver, Canada, and I've got two Crown Vics in the driveway, so life is good. My blue one, this one's gray. One of them has to go. I need the money. I'm desperately poor. I've got to sell one of these cars. Which one's gonna be? It's gonna be this one. Now this is a 2011, this is a 2008. This one, the paint is got more scratches. This one looks really good. It's got a few dents on the other side, but otherwise it's really good. Just look at how this shines. Now this is called a gray metallic, but actually there's a little bit of brown in that. This is a beautiful Crown Vic. This one is too, but I love this blue, but as you can see, it's got a lot more scratches. A lot more battle damage on this car, but I tell you, it doesn't have shaded or tinted rear windows, but this one does. Look how black that is. You cannot see out the back of this car at all. So I really don't like that, so that's why I'm going to keep this one. This one's got 170,000 K. This one's got 180,000 kilometers. That's 123,000 miles, I believe. Close. Anyway, I want to go over what I've done with this car. I got this at auction, and I'm going to tell you how much I think this car is worth and what it's actually sold for. Right now it's not sold, but when it sells, I'm going to add to this video what it actually sold for. So I'm going to estimate what I think it should be worth in today's market up here in Canada, and then I'm going to actually tell you what it actually sold for. So first of all, this car is in great shape. I polished and waxed the whole outside of this car. It had visible minor scratches everywhere. Look at this door pocket. Look how shiny that is. So that's all my work. It can't take out the major stuff, but it takes out all the minor stuff. Everything's really shiny. But it does have a few dents. It has a few problems. But nothing really serious. Just the normal kind of damage that you would have on a Crown Vic. The worst is over on this side. Let me show you. Right here. You can see, this seems to be a common area where these cops always seem to hit some sort of pole or something. My other Crown Vic has the same dent. This one's pretty bad. You can see the scrapes right here. But you see, I kind of hid them. Now there's a combination of paint. I custom mixed some paint that is a close match, so I put that in some of the chip areas and right here. But I also used Turtle Hybrid ceramic black polish. It's basically just a black wax. And this is pretty cheap, got this on Amazon. It's a wax, but it also fills in minor scratches, and it actually really works, at least temporarily. How long it stands up, I don't know. But as you can see here, I've got like a crack here. It's filled in with the black wax, which makes this sort of disappear. There's many areas like that where the scratches, see, instead of being white, they're black. So that matches with this car, which is a dark colored car. Now, of course, it wouldn't work on a light colored car, but on dark blue or dark gray, it's perfect. It did have a push bar. This is a Vancouver police car, so it did have a push bar at one point, so it still got the holes, but it looks pretty clean without the push bar. I prefer the push bar like what I have on my blue, but not bad. I painted all these steel rims. I painted them. I checked the brakes. The brakes are about 70%. And usually brakes are pretty good. That's a maintenance item. This little patch of paint missing, but it doesn't really show up too much. You got some minor scratches. Again, I polished this. So as you can see, these cars are clean. There's no holes in the trunk because this is sort of like a detective car. No holes in the trunk at all. Just two holes. There was no light bar, so there's just two holes on the roof, and they both got plugs in them. So this is a clean car. All right, let's look at the inside. Again, pretty clean. No real big rips. Like there's often rips right here, there's often rips right here. The wear is not too bad, it's not too lumpy, and I've shampooed all these seats, front and back. all shampooed. Steering wheel shows a little bit of wear. No check engine lights, of course. Radio works, heater works. And look at this flooring. So this is your rubber plastic flooring that they have in all police cars. This has been cleaned, but also painted. There's a special vinyl paint that I use that makes these things look brand new. Makes a huge difference because these all have white marks. They're kind of worn out looking. A little bit of black vinyl paint looks fantastic. So I'm going with impressions here. I want someone who comes to look at this car want this car. Okay, we have the back area. You can see it's quite dark because of the tint. And these seats didn't come with this car. I bought these seats on Facebook. I think I paid around $200 for everything, including door cards, because this thing was stripped. It had nothing in here. Originally, I'm sure it had a prisoner seat. They took that out and there was nothing but metal. So I had to get some seats just to make this car usable. And yeah, so $200 for seats and for door cards, both right and left. But you can see the floor looks good. Everything is clean. These seats are perfect. Okay, as you can see, the trunk is clean. Everything's been cleaned. I've even cleaned all the door jambs, the edges of the trunk, which are often really dirty. These have all been cleaned. I mean, this is the little details that I do to just make the car present really good. The cars up in here never come with any wheels, any spares or anything else, so you just got a huge trunk space here. Let's take a look at the engine. All right, there you go, 4.6 liter, 2-valve V8 Ford engine, mod engine. So this thing is running perfect. The engine bay is actually really clean, one of the cleanest I've ever encountered. And all the maintenance has been done, everything's up to date, all fluids are good, there are no leaks, there's no transmission leak, there's no engine leak. Everything's been good. I can tell that they recently changed the manifold. These plastic manifolds often crack, so they're regularly changed. This has been changed with a Ford manifold. Alternator is actually relatively new. Yeah, everything is just working good in here. Belt is new. I checked the crankshaft. There's no wobble. Everything is great. Let's start her up. No cracks in the windshield, not even any rock chips. I think this has been recently replaced. It's extremely clear. Okay, let's start her up. Starts right up. No engine lights. And this car revs really quick. Man, I love that Police Interceptor sound. It's got a unique sound coming out of the exhaust. It's not too loud, but this is very unique to these cars. I really, really like it. Okay, so there's no strange noises coming from the engine. You just have the regular ticking noise coming from the injectors. That's normal. And it runs smooth. Okay, so there you have 2011 Crown Vic Police Interceptor, 120,000 miles, ex-Vancouver police car. What do you think this is worth? What do you think it can sell for? Now, I'm gonna say the price I think it's gonna sell for in Canadian dollars, which our dollar is not worth as much as the American dollar, so if you're in America listening to this, I'm gonna give the American value of that would be, but right now I think this thing is worth $6,000 or more, at least $6,000 or more, which is $4,300 in US dollars, I think. Billy, what are you doing? You gotta stay outside. Okay, Billy, do you think that this car is worth $6,000? Yes or no? Yes or no? All right, so I've got this car listed now for $6,399 because, you know, I'm willing to come down to give someone a better deal. You got to come down a little bit. My goal is to get around $6,000. We'll see how that works out. It is listed on Facebook up here in Canada. If I get 6,000, that will be 4,300-ish US. Also remember, up here the buyer has to pay 12% tax, so you got to keep that in mind. Down in the States, I'm sure it's less than that. But anyway, it's listed. Okay, next time you see me, I'm going to tell you if it sold, how long it took to sell, and how much I sold this car for.
Day 2.
All right, as you can see, my Crown Vic 2011 is gone. So here are the stats. So I had the car listed for less than 2 weeks. I've got 30 responses. I answered every response, most of which were, is this car still available? So out of all those people, one person came and saw the car. I had appointments for 3 or 4 other people. Nobody else showed up. They all had something else to do. One person showed up, a young man, and he bought the car. He was very happy to get the car. He actually looked at the car in the dark. The next day he came during the day, saw the car. We took it for a little test drive. He's very happy with the car. I sold the car for $6,200. Okay, so that's pretty good. So this is what I'm saying. These cars are worth quite a bit of money. Now 6,200 Canadian is worth about, say, $4,400 US. So that's not too bad. Okay, so as you can see, these Crown Vics, especially the Police Interceptor, are becoming more expensive. So if you've got a good one, you better hold on to it, because if you sell it, you're going to pay more in the future. So that means I'm going to hold on to this car, this 2008 Crown Victoria Police Interceptor, which I call Victoria Blue. I think I'm going to hold on to this one for a long time. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you next time.